everybody. We are actually quite a long way from Brussels. Brussels is watching very closely, but here we are in Barcelona. Now, next up, the Spanish government minister for EU affairs in the foreign ministry. Give a welcome to Jorge Toledo.
Thank you very much, Stephen. Thank you all for being here. It's an honor for me to be at the BBC program. I know very well of the reputation of the BBC. I would have liked, nevertheless, that it would have been in other circumstances. I say that because circumstances are very sad. Circumstances are dangerous. I will start by saying that Mr. Altafat talked about the activation of Article 155. Well, yes, the government has proposed to activate Article 155, and it will be discussed in the Senate tomorrow. The priority we have in the government, and we are backed by more than 2/3 of the Spanish parliament, is to restore legality, democracy, and to guarantee the rights and freedoms of all Catalans. I repeat, 2/3 of the parliament may or may not back the proposal of the government. Rights and liberties of many Catalans are under attack in Catalonia. I will tell you what happened on the 6th and 7th of September, which is only one of the culminations of a plan to declare independence, whatever happened. On the 6th of September, a simple majority of the Catalan regional parliament voted what they called the law of the referendum, ignoring their own regulation in the parliament, ignoring their own electoral law, which provides for a 2/3 majority of the parliament to change the electoral law. But on the 7th of September, in 2 hours, without debate, without the possibility of opposition making amendments, they actually revoked the law in Catalonia. They revoked the electoral law, they revoked the Spanish constitution, and they revoked their own statute of autonomy. So there is no rule of law according to the Catalan government and the simple majority of the parliament. The statute of autonomy, well, all this is based on lies. One of the lies I have just heard is that the Constitutional Court had revoked the statute of autonomy voted on 2006 by the Catalan government. This is a lie. The Constitutional Court interpreted 14 articles out of 240. More lies. Dialogue against law. How do you conduct dialogue in a democratic country? You conduct dialogue, political dialogue in parliament. You don't conduct it in the streets. You don't conduct dialogue in a remote valley in Switzerland. I'm not going into international law and European Union law because we have an expert here who will talk us about it. But what are the effects of all this process? Where has Mr. Puigdemont and the independentist parties led us to? Catalonia, I am a great admirer of the Catalan people and the history, the creativity of Catalonia. Yes, yes. And so is the majority of the Spanish population. Catalan people have a reputation of cosmopolitan, tolerant, and all. And what we have now is a divided society fractured in two. The economy, the lies that were told by ex-President Mas 2 years ago that the banks would be struggling to stay and to get into Catalonia. More than 1,500 companies have left already. A lie. So, but the division, the signaling, the blacklisting that's happening here.
Mr. Toledo, your time is almost up.
Okay, this is very sad. But we shall recover. We shall recover. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Thank you to Mr. Toledo. Next, and backing the idea of self-determination.